Recording in progress.
That's really loud. Yeah, I didn't realize it was gonna be loud. Probably because I'm streaming to the TV too. So I gotta turn the volume down on the TV is what I need to do. And there's a remote. It is Rondi with 40 Executive Realty in my hometown, Tampa Bay, getting ready to show how to set up your website. And so I'm going to do a quick walkthrough in this video and see how it turns out. Hope this helps you. It's going to be relatively simple, but it does require a little bit of technical knowledge. So as we get started, the first thing I want to do is I'm just going to go ahead and start sharing the screen. And on this first screen, you're going to see the screen that you sign into on your browser. So as I'm bringing up the browser, you're going to see I use Google. That's my particular browser. And there's a couple different ways to get into there, but one of the main ones is going to be your Florida Executive Realty homepage. Well, did I spell it correctly? And you can see on this particular page, you have Florida Executives page. It's relatively simple. It's almost as if they use the Delta Net themselves to use it, which Delta Media Group, which is the same server you're going to be using. There is probably a little more advanced because it's built for the entire brokerage, but you're going to go to agent only login. Now, when I go to sign in to my particular page every day, one of the things I just do is I start typing 2023 because that's usually the kind of direct link from there to there. Now this is online for realty.com, realty.com, but if you use what I use, you're going to end up with the same page. So you put in your password, your username, and you log in. And that's going to be the first step. I'm going to record these in pieces and piece them together so we can have access to those different pieces and compile it. So this is the page that's come up. I'm going to make it a little bit smaller, so hopefully it's easier to see everything that pops up. But if you do the 2023, again, you come to this main sign-in page, and I already have my password and username locked in. So you can see here, that's one of the things you can do to go ahead and sign in. So get yourself familiar with this main page to start off with. You're going to see your dashboard on the right, which that's typically your calendar, your company news, recent coming up soon properties. And you have some quick links here, FER analytics. This is a really good page right here. Marketing center, you have your FER video library, FER documents, some of the main things you're going to need on a daily basis. And then you have your web page design right here in the center. I'm going to click on that and let it open up. I'm going to close this page so I don't have two pages running because I don't need two pages running. And I'm going to go ahead and close my Stellar because I don't really need that right this second. So here on the website, click on the website. It says edit website design. So go ahead and let that open up. Here you have where you can preview your website, you can add pages, new blog posts, modular theme editor, which changes your images, colors, titles on your agent page, overview, website profile overview, and managing your design. Managing your design, that is basically choosing your template. For my particular template right now, I have template number 150 and number 150, and it's a simplistic template, and I am going to change it because it doesn't have all the features that I want, but I did like the way it looked. You have the FBR logo up here, you have my full name. I did change this. I actually had this said something else, but it said I changed the Realtor with my MCNE designation, and then we have all the links to my social media right here. I have selected a rotating background that shows some very lovely home pics for people to look at, hopefully aesthetically pleasing. This is the one thing that I can't change, and so this is one of the things I do not like. I prefer a side-by-side window, so people, a lot of times when you have these little sublinks, people don't always tune into those or realize they're there. I'd rather have two separate windows, and that's one reason why I'm going to be switching this back. The only thing is that on some websites you can change the setting. On this particular template, you can't. So, but you have discover open houses. You can actually change the settings on this to choose your areas that you want to focus on. And then this is one of my favorite things about this is that it has the scrolling customer reviews as opposed to uh, the providing the reviews the other way, which you'll see the other way in a minute. So this is my particular page right now. And typically I have a more intensive um, about page. Um, they changes a little bit on this particular one, but you can still see everything. You just have to click on it. All of these are the links. I have included all the links to these pages specifically. Talk about my family, talk about my work and my ethics. And then I provide just a few pictures of me and my wife and my family. And then I provide some value options that I provide to my clientele so they can see some of the things that I do. All of those things can be added to your webpage. At the bottom of the page, you'll see things like my listings, residential, commercial, rental, map search, calculators with my homework, customer reviews, which, we already have that up. But you have your little hamburger box here. In my hamburger box, which again, I'm going to make changes to this page, but you can look at things such as sellers, your market watch, virtual market analysis, contact me. You have, which one of the links I really like putting together was my sold pages. These are my recently sold properties. It gives you recently sold properties. They give you this big map to show how much of an area you're actually covering, which you can see I've sold all over Central Florida. And it needs to increase, but I'm happy with it. So, and then it gives you all the listings underneath that you have sold, whether they're rentals or um, buying or selling. So all of those are available. Go back to your hamburger menu, buyers. Again, you have a buyer's packet. This is a genuine buyer's packet of someone wanted to download it and they wanted to fill out the contractual agreement to be for you to be their buyer's agent. That's available on there. Initially, that's what I had on there. But I think that one of the things that Doug mentioned is that what he really wanted you to have was something like this. I have a section called expertise and services, and it gives a little bio about myself, something that I include with my pages. And then as you scroll through, you can see, let me help my slogan, let me help take this work out of your sale and search. I have barcodes that lead either to my website or to my V card, which will automatically download my contact information into your phone, logos, phone numbers. I have all this stuff down at the top and bottom. There's one of my logos, real estate service and qualifications. Um, I mentioned my degree, I mentioned my licensing, I mentioned my designations, and then I write down all the things that I think are pertinent to providing good service to our clientele, attributes, services and expertise. I again provide a list of that information, my career, education, things that I've done that may be important, such as being an entrepreneur, realtor, having my designation, working for Tampa Electric as a purchasing specialist agent and governmental document compliance specialist. Uh, also being in customer service field my entire life. I've been general managers in restaurants. I've done every other aspect in restaurants, in customer service and taking care of clientele. I had my master's and my bachelor's. Graduated from Brandon High School as a Brandon wrestler, which in our area is well recognized as a goal, an accomplishment. And I was a champion during that time. Passion and desire, right at the top, helping others, education, again, going through my education and family and personal life. And I share our info. But we have now added 3 chickens to our 4. So now we have 7 chickens. So I need to do that update. So just a few things that you can add to your web page. And then I'm going to go back to the other page so you can see that. And so we have our soul link. We have events and activities. This is something I add to our page as well. I've provided links to pages that talk about events going on in the Tampa Bay area, including the Tampa Bay historical site. There's good news in Tampa Bay. What kind of good news do we have? Not just, like Bay News 9 would be fine. It'd be good to provide news and updates, but I focus more on what kind of good things are taking place in Tampa Bay. You can go to that. So Tampa, there's also Florida events and activities listed on there. I like that's with Tampa because I get emails from them and it talks about some of the cool stuff going on. Um, and it talks about food, talks about movies, talks about the airport, talks about a lot of good things. Um, Lots of things going on in our community. And so I think people would like to know what's going on in our community. And then you can look at my client reviews, blog, and client articles. There's actually a client articles page that's available to you, and you need to set up your My Customer for Life and your auto stream of articles that you can email it to them, and you'll learn that too. So hopefully this is some of the information that you're going to learn in the course of building your website and providing that extra additional service to your clientele. Let me know what you think. And we're going to stop the video for now and add some more information.